Hello, YouTube. This is Don V with Truth Be Told, and we have a couple interesting stories that we thought you might enjoy. So, without ado, let's go ahead and move right on. It says GOP Congressman Carl supports pending resolution to remove Omar from committee assignments. The Alabama congressman said the Democratic congressman has no business on House Foreign Affairs panel if she's going to be that radical. Yes, Omar is radical. Let's go ahead and listen to what the video says.
Good morning from the nation's capital, everyone. Today is June 14th, 2021. I'm Nicholas Balassi, sitting in for Sophie Mann, who will be back tomorrow. There's a lot of news to get to today, so let's get right to it. The first of our great lineup of guests is Congressman Carl of Alabama. He's a member of the House Armed Services Committee, and he joins us here in studio. Congressman, thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you, Nicholas. Beautiful day to be here.
It is, and thanks again for being here. So I wanted to start by asking you about the controversy surrounding Congresswoman Omar. She tweeted about atrocities that the U.S. has committed, Hamas. She talked about other countries as well in that statement, and it caused a lot of controversy. She looks to be trying to walk that back and clarify, what she meant by that, saying she's not really putting the U.S. on the same footing as Hamas and these other countries that she mentioned in the tweet. What's your reaction to the situation surrounding Omar?
Well, if she said it once, that would be a gaffe. I mean, we all make those as elected officials and hang on every word, but she's taken stab at America as a country several times. She doesn't like America. She doesn't like Christianity. She doesn't like representation of it. She's going to do everything she can do to push back and just be ugly. McCarthy's is bringing it up. Kevin McCarthy will bring it up this week, and we'll see if we can push it for a vote. See if we can get her voted off her committee. She has no business on that committee. If she's going to be that radical, she needs to be protesting somewhere not in Washington, D.C.
That's right.
Yeah, she's on the House Foreign Affairs Committee. That's an influential one. So you think the Congress take that action and remove her from her committees?
By all means, she needs to come off that committee. If she's going to be that radical, it's one thing to think that. It's another thing to try to push that concept on America, because it's just unacceptable. I think a lot of things that I don't speak out loud. We all do. I mean, that's just human nature. It's your process, the way you process thoughts and patterns. But with her, it seems to be a pattern that's not going to change. It's only going to get worse. Now, the Democrat Party is protecting her. My question is the Jewish members and the Democrat Party, how are they going to respond if we can get it on the floor for a vote? I think they would be very hard to support her, very hard. I couldn't imagine why they would want to, knowing that she has, spoke such atrocity to their entire culture.
Pelosi put out a statement that seemed to be trying to help what she meant by it. Were you surprised by that statement? And do you think Pelosi will actually agree to remove Omar from her committee assignments?
Pelosi, it will take more than McCarthy and the Republicans to do it, but there are people within the Democrat Party that can encourage and force her to do it. Pelosi's doing what Pelosi has always done. She'll cover for her own. She's done a very good job of it. And on the other hand, when a Republican gets out of line, it's just pure attack, attack, attack. So we've got to hold our feet to the fire on this one. I think we have every right to. I think as a Christian nation, I think as a Jewish nation, I mean, look at Israel. Israel has a democracy in the system that they're just going through right now, watching Netanyahu being replaced. I mean, it's what we wish the rest of the world would be like. But for someone like Omar just to jump out there and start trashing them, and then comparing us to Hamas, no.
Wow. Finally, something's being done with this psychopath we have that is in office somehow, some way. Any rate, moving on to the next story. It says, boom. Fox 26 reporter announces live on the air that she is secretly recording the channel and will release the video with Project Veritas tomorrow. And there's a video. What do you think about this? I've been talking about it for a while now, how Fox is tied up with ABC, NBC, MSNBC, CBS, and CNN. They just pretend like they're a conservative channel, but we're starting to see the truth, especially of what they did on the night of in January 6th. At any rate, it says Fox 26 Houston TV reported Ivory Hecker announced live on air tonight that she has been secretly recording the Fox 26 channel and that Project Veritas will release the video tomorrow. Ivory Hecker started off her news story on Monday with that little tidbit for company brass. Interesting. I want to let you know, the viewers, know that Fox Corp has been muzzling me to keep certain information from you, the viewer. And from what I'm gathering, I'm not the only reporter being subjected to this. I'm going to be releasing some recordings about what goes on behind the scenes at Fox because it applies to you, the viewer. I found a nonprofit journalism group called Project Veritas who is going to help put that out tomorrow. So tune in to them. And here's the video. Let's take a listen.
Hecker is live in Montgomery County to take a look at that aspect.
Thanks, guys. That's right. Before we get to that story, I want to let you, the viewers, know that Fox Corp has been muzzling me to keep certain information from you, the viewers. And from what I'm gathering, I am not the only reporter being subjected to this. I am going to be releasing some recordings about what goes on behind the scenes at Fox because it applies to you, the viewers. I found a nonprofit journalism group called Project Veritas. It's going to help put that out tomorrow, so tune into them. But as for this heat wave across Texas, you can see what it's doing to AC units.
Wow. All right. You know it's getting hot in the hen house when even their own reporters are starting to report that fake news is fake news. So keep your eyes open, keep your ears open. Stay on your knees in prayer and thank the Lord our Father that He is in control. He is our God and He loves us with His whole heart. He's God, so I guess I don't know. At any rate, thank you for listening. This is Don V with Truth Be Told, and we are out of here.